Assalamu alaikum, my dear students of class 10. This is your computer science lecture and we are doing chapter number 2, programming in C, page number 34 till page number 40. Our topic is popular high level languages because our main focus of this book is on high level languages. So we are going to study what are some of the popularly used high level language nowadays. Number one is the C and C++. C is the language that we are going to study in this book. C and C++. You can say that C++ is the later version of C language. पहले C आई थी और उसके बाद जो है C++ आई थी after modifying the C language. C language was introduced in 1970s. It is easy to use and easy to understand. Basically this language was used to create some system softwares like assemblers, compilers, your operating systems. But later on this language is now used in creating different programs such as word processor programs, your spreadsheet programs, database, etc. Then you have C++. C++ was introduced in 1983. So you can say that it is succeeded C language. So that's why we can say that any program written in the C language in C++ language is also a subset of a C language. C++ में जो प्रोग्राम लिखा जाता है that is a subset of a C language and it is valid in C language. कुछ थोड़ी बहुत statements को change करके we can modify our program into C language and vice versa. Then we have another popular language which is Visual Basic. Visual Basic is represented by VB. VB से हम इसे represent करते हैं. This language is used to create the web and Windows application. Actually different languages have different purpose. All languages have their own purpose. Some languages are used only for creating iOS programs. Some languages are used for creating the window programs. Some languages are used for web programs only. So Visual Basic is used for Windows and web application and for business programs, etc. This language actually evolved from the earlier version of the basic language. Basic stands for beginners all purpose symbolic instruction code. So you can say जैसे C++ C के बाद आई थी. So we can say that Visual Basic was introduced after the basic language. Then we have C#. It is represented with the C and the hash and we pronounce it as C#. This is the latest language introduced in 2000 by Microsoft Corporation. It is very easy and very efficient language. It has also some features of Java. It provides you with the facility to create the web application that can be used across the internet. All type of programs including the games, utilities, operating system, compilers, business applications, web-based applications can be developed in the C#. It is a vast language and it is very easy as well. That's why nowadays it's most commonly used for different type of applications. Then we have Java. Java language is mostly used for web applications and it was developed by Sun Microsystems. This language is similar to C and C++ language. Java is an ideal language for network computing. It is used for writing the programs for a wide range of devices, computers and network, and it's most commonly used for creating the web applications, and it is suitable to be used with different internet browsers, for example Microsoft Internet Explorer, Firefox and Mozilla. Let's come to another topic which is compiler and interpreter. We have already learned that compiler and interpreter are the two system softwares which are used to translate your program into the machine language, from programming language into the machine language. So what do they actually do is your compiler compiles your whole program and then translate it into the machine language. क्या करता है आपका कंपाइलर? पूरे के पूरे प्रोग्राम को एट वंस लेके कंपाइल करता है. इफ़ देयर विल नॉट बी एरर्स, वो आपके पूरे के पूरे प्रोग्राम को ट्रांसलेट कर देगा मशीन लैंग्वेज में. और इफ़ इट फाउंड्स एनी एरर इन द प्रोग्राम इट विल गिव यू द लिस्ट ऑफ एरर एज अ होल। पूरे प्रोग्राम में जहाँ कोई भी एरर आएगा उन सारे एरर्स को एट वंस आपको बता देता है। दैट्स वाई वी से दैट कंपाइलर इज़ कंपैरेटिवली फास्ट। Then we have interpreter. Interpreter will do the line by line translation. It will read the first line of your program. If there is no error, then it will move to the second line. It will read the second line of your program. If there is no error, then it will read the third line. By reading the third line, if it finds any error, then it will get stopped without reading any line under the third line. थर्ड लाइन के नीचे जितनी भी लाइन है उन सबको स्किप करके आपको बता देगा दैट देयर इज़ एन एरर ऑन द थर्ड लाइन ऑफ योर प्रोग्राम, दैट्स वाई इट विल नॉट ट्रांसलेट एनी अदर लाइन। आप जब थर्ड लाइन को अपना करेक्ट करोगे फिर ये आपके आगे प्रोग्राम को रीड करेगा। सो दैट्स वाई इंटरप्रेटर वर्क्स लाइन बाय लाइन एंड दैट्स वाई इट इज़ comparatively slow. But different languages have different programs suitable. कुछ के लिए हम कंपाइलर यूज़ करते हैं, कुछ के लिए इंटरप्रेटर यूज़ करते हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल जावास्क्रिप्ट बेसिक एंड विजुअल बेसिक uses the interpreter. Your C++ languages use the compiler program to translate it. Then we have another topic which is a programming environment. When you are doing the programming, you need to have a set of tools and a process to create a program. You cannot create a program using the Microsoft Office. Program Microsoft Office के ऊपर नहीं बन जाता. You need a specific set of tools and a process to create a program. Your programming environment consists of different things. We are going to study these things here. We call this as IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. It consists of 5 different things. Number 1 is the text editor. Text editor is the program where you will write the program. It is a wide screen, same as a word processor that Microsoft Word has. This is the screen where you will write the program. Then you have a compiler in it which will do the translation of your program. Linker. Linker is a program that will change your object program to the executable program. आपका कंपाइलर जब प्रोग्राम को ट्रांसलेट करता है तो ऑब्जेक्ट फाइल बना देता है, उस ऑब्जेक्ट फाइल को एक्सी फाइल में ट्रांसलेट कौन करता है? आपका लिंकर करता है। देन वी हैव लोडर. लोडर लोड्स द प्रोग्राम इनटू द मेमोरी. देन यू हैव अ debugger. Debugger is used to find and remove the errors into the program. आप अपने सीक्वेंस वाइज उसको सेट करके अपने प्रोग्राम से एरर्स फाइंड आउट करने के लिए इसको यूज़ कर सकते हो. दिस ऑप्शन इज़ ऑप्शनल. ये मर्ज़ी है आपकी, आप यूज़ करो या ना करो, बट दीज 4 आर मैंडेटरी फॉर योर प्रोग्राम. देन वी हैव करेक्टर सेट रिलेटेड टू द सी लैंग्वेज. हम लोग अपने करेक्टर सेट में अपने लेटर्स यूज़ कर सकते हैं, कैपिटल लेटर्स, लोअर लेटर्स. We can use the digits, we can use all the special characters. Some examples are semicolon, period, question mark. Then there are some reserved words which are reserved by the memory. For example, if, for example, else. These are the words which are reserved by the memory and you not use those names as a variable name. Then we have the header files. Header files are known as header file because these are the files which are written at the top of your program or at the head of your program. So that's why we call these as header file. अगर हम एक छोटा सा अपने प्रोग्राम का फीचर देखें या बॉडी देखें तो हमारे पास सबसे पहले प्री प्रोसेसर डायरेक्टिव होता है. प्री प्रोसेसर डायरेक्टिव इज एक्चुअली द हेडर फाइल which will come at the top of your program. Then you will have the main function. How to write the main function we will go in detail in our next chapter. Then you will write inside the body of your program all the local declaration. For example, your variables names, your statements, your conditional statement, your loops and anything. It will come in those 2 brackets. So we call it as a body of your program and then you end your program. I hope the lecture is clear. Thank you.